Applying for a visa can feel like preparing for a long journey with 100 checkpoints. One of the most important checkpoints is accommodation proof. Whether you are traveling for tourism, study, work, or family visits, embassies want to know one simple thing: where would you stay? So let me break it down in simple English and make this process stress-free. Right, so make sure to watch this video to the end, as I'm going to explain in detail what the accommodation option means, how to get accommodation for visa applications for free without paying a dime. So stay tuned, I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's adeja.com. Over here, what I do is I give you detailed information regarding the travel and tour industry. So if you want to learn about how to go about your visa applications, be it for the purpose of study, business, or tourism, then this is the right platform that you should subscribe to. So back to the topic for today. So one may ask, why is accommodation proof so important? So accommodation proof is like a safety net for embassies. It reassures them that you have a planned place to stay and that you are not entering the country blindly, and then think of it as showing you've done your homework before the trip, right? So there are a lot of countries that strictly check accommodation, reservations, and so on. So popular countries such as Schengen states, the UK, Canada, Australia, and the USA take accommodation details very serious. And a weak or unclear booking can lead to delays, or worse case, like having a rejection in your visa application process. So what is accommodation proof? Now, the accommodation proof is an official document that shows where you will be staying during your visit, right? We have hotel bookings, which is a confirmed hotel reservation with your name and travel dates. We also have invitation letters, a formal letter from a host stating that you are going to stay with them whilst you travel to their country. And then we have rental agreements. And then this is a short-term or long-term lease document that is being sent to you from your host, and then you attach it to your other documents for visa application. We also have university or employer accommodations. For those of you who are going to study there, university will issue you an official letter confirming your housing arrangements, right? And then also in the case of employers or those going to work, your employer will send you an official letter that confirms your housing arrangement or where you are going to stay once you move to that country. So let's look at some of the types of accommodations accepted for visa application. We have the hotel reservations. So hotel bookings are the most common and widely accepted for visa application, and as far as this video is concerned, I'm going to emphasize or throw more light on the hotel reservations, right? So let's have an idea on the fully paid or the free cancellation bookings, right? So you don't always need to pay upfront. Free cancellation or pay at the property bookings are often enough, right? As you are going to do the bookings, reservations, or you do the bookings, and then once you get to the final destination, you do the payment over there. With the host invitations, if you are staying with someone an invitation letter works perfectly, right? And then we have sponsor documents. So usually with the sponsor documents required, usually the host IDs or identity documents, residence permit, address proof, and sometimes financial documents are needed in order to prove that they can host you, or that will demonstrate that you have a place to stay whilst you travel. And then we have Airbnbs and short-term rentals. Yes, Airbnb can be accepted, but only if it shows full address, host details, and then confirmed dates, right? So we also have student dormitories. For instance, universities often issue accommodation confirmation letters for international students that are going to study in their institution. So let's go to how to get hotel reservation or hotel bookings for visa application. So I'm going to show you or walk you through how to get accommodation without paying a dime or without paying anything, and then you have your booking done, right? So let me walk you through my screen, and then let's see how we are going to go about it. First of all, what we are going to do is we are going to search booking.com. I'll leave a link in the description, so you can easily click and then have discounts to your bookings that you are going to do, right? So first of all, what you are going to do is, once you are here, you are coming to type the destination that you are traveling to. So let me use Berlin, for instance. Then we select any of them, and then we come to the date that we are traveling. So let me choose March and February 10th, and then to 16th February. So right after we are done, then we hit search. So always this side is left, by default. Okay, so once we are here, what we are going to do is, we have a list of hotels that we've been given, right? We have a list of hotels given. So we are coming to, scroll to the left side of this window. Now when we scroll and then come to the left side, you could see that we have free cancellation here, and then so let's navigate downwards and then see other options. Right, so let's navigate and then select the free cancellation policy, and then it is going to refresh and give us the one that accept or have a cancellation policy. Right now, you could see that we have some hotels. For instance, this one here, Hotel Berlin, a member of Radisson individual. It says that no prepayment is needed. Pay at the property. Good. And then let's see some of them. This one also says that pay at the property. So it means that we've gotten a lot of them that says we are supposed to pay at the property. But in order not to get ourselves, or in order not to get us tricked, what we are coming to do next is, let's come to this sort by, and then let's display the lowest price first, right? So let's click on lowest price first. And then we have 171 euros for 6 nights, but that one isn't showing, it isn't showing pay at the property. So let's scroll downwards again, so we see any of them that will display pay at the property, so we can select. Okay, good. So we have this one, Three Little Pigs Hostel, which says we should pay at the property. So what we are going to do, we are going to select see availability to check if they have rooms available for our selected dates. Okay, so once we are here, what we are going to do is, we're going to so you could see that they have some information where they are located, the address, and then we have some nice pictures of the facility here. So over here, you are going to click on reserve, right? So let's click reserve. So once we are here, there are some other charges that will be applied, but in order not to increase the prices that we are going to pay, let's maintain it as it is, and then we can easily reserve it, right? So one thing, it's a single bed in 8-bed mixed dormitory. So it's a dormitory, right? And they have only two left. And then at the property you could um enjoy some free Wi-Fi and so on. So let's click on I will reserve. I'm going to add the passengers or the details. So first of all, let's put our name here. Let's put our name here, then our email address, then we put our phone number here. And then it says, who are you booking for? I'm the main guest, right? And are you traveling for work? This side is optional, but let's select no. So let's keep on scrolling, and then we hit final details. Okay, so what they are going to do is um I've seen they've made some changes. They say that to complete your booking, pay with booking.com. You'll get a full refund if you cancel before 11:59 p.m. on February 8th. Right. So with this option, they are going to charge you and then refund everything should in case your visa gets refused, and you have to um cancel your hotel bookings. So it was supposed to have been paid at the property, but because of, I don't know if it has been full or yeah. So let's go back again and then let's check with other hotels and see. So it is very, very simple. Let's go again and see if, okay, so we have this one also which says pay at the property. So let's see availability and then proceed with it. Okay, so let me click reserve here, and then no prepayment over here is needed. So let's select our reserve. So let's put our first name, our last name, our email address here, and then let's put our address here. So 3 block 3. Let me put any address here. 12. Put any address here. Then the city is Accra. Right. The zip code. Let's skip this side, and then let's put the phone number here. So let me put the phone number here. Then you say, who are you booking for? I'm the main guest. So you select that one. Then right. So let's go to the final details. Okay, good. So what you could see over here is that they say that pay when you stay. Your card won't be charged. We need your payment details to reserve your booking. So what you are going to do is you are going to put your credit card informations over here. They are not going to charge you anything. So you put your full name here, your card number, card expiration date, and then you put the CVV, which is the 3-digit number at the back of your credit card. So once you are done, you hit complete booking, and then they are going to send you the reservation in your email. They are not going to charge you anything. It's free. So you only pay when you get to the facility, right? So this reservation or this card details that they are taking is to confirm that they are using it to confirm that you are indeed, reserving it, and that, right, it is not for any fraudulent means or so on, so forth. Right. So this is the total amount that you are going to be paid. You are going to pay when you get to the facility, and then it says how much will it cost to cancel. So when you cancel it before February 9th, it is going to be free. But if it's after February 9th, after February 9th, they are going to charge you 60 euros, right? So this is as simple as that, right? Very, very simple. And then also there are websites like hotels.com that also offers cheaper hotels where you can also, do the payment at the facility. So I'll leave a link to booking.com in the description site where you can click and get discount on all the reservations that you are going to do, or if you are using this hotel as a proof of accommodation or where you are going to stay when you travel, then you can use that link in the description to do the reservations and booking. So you can also visit this website to, so it follows the same procedures as I demonstrated earlier with you, and then you can get a hotel that you can pay at the property without, spending a dime on the reservation. So it is as simple as that. Okay, so let's look at some of the common mistakes that you have to avoid when you are making bookings or proving accommodation for your visa application. So fake bookings, embassies do verify bookings. So fake documents can result in long-term bans, and then you can risk your chances of getting visas to the countries, right? And then name mismatch. So mostly your name has matched your passport exactly, and then the names that or the information that you have in your booking should tally or should be the same as what you are going to have in your passport. And then wrong dates. So accommodation dates must align with the travel itinerary and then visa durations, right? So tips to make your accommodation proof very strong is that your flight dates, accommodations, and then leave letter should tell the same story, right? So clear contact details. Ensure hotels or host contact info is very visible, that the embassies can contact in case they have any doubt with the reservations or the bookings, right? And then also supporting documents. Add payment receipts, emails, or confirmation screenshots if you have them, right? As this is going to make your accommodation proof very strong, and then would convince the counselor to have your application approved, right? So getting accommodation for a visa application doesn't have to be very complicated, whether it's a hotel booking, an invitation letter, or university housing. The key is clarity, honesty, and then consistency. So treat your accommodation proof like a puzzle piece that must fit perfectly with your accommodation plan. So do it right, and you are one big step closer to your visa application being approved. So I hope you are impressed with today's video. If you like it, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. If you feel like there's something to add up to improve the quality of this video, kindly leave it in the comment section, and we promise to work on that. The channel has been adeja.com. See you in our next video. Mind you, hit the bell button as you are going to be notified on the next videos that I'm going to be uploading. So see you. The channel has been adeja.com. Peace out.